have been in tears since the first week of my wedding, and totally confused about what to do. I had a very strict upbringing which prevented me from getting too close to my husband before we got married. I met my husband in my hairdressing salon 7 months ago. He was driving past and saw me outside, and parked his car and came outside. He talked to me briefly and introduced himself. He was a very friendly and jovial guy, and I liked him immediately. We became friends, and he visited often. He was always coming to my shop every day with different cars. I asked him what he was doing that he could afford so much cars, and he laughed and told me that he was a car dealer. A car dealer? I was impressed. And it was clear he was doing so well in his business, considering the kind of cars he was always bringing to see me every day. So when he asked me out, I didn't hesitate to say yes to him. I was proud of him. I was always quick to show him off to my friends at my salon. Meet my guy, he's a car dealer. Those words gave me a deep sense of pride. I never visited him for once, because I come from a very strict home, and visiting a man you're not yet married to was against my doctrines. Just 4 months into our dating, he proposed to me, and I accepted. That was the point I should have suspected that something was wrong, because immediately he proposed to me he began to complain about his business. He said business was bad, and he could barely afford the wedding. My business was doing well, and I had some savings. And more so, I wasn't getting any younger, so I wanted to settle down. Apart from that, business is about high and low moments, so I was hopeful that things would get better for him again soon. And what would I be doing in his life if I could not support him in his low moments? So I handed my savings to him to assist him with the wedding arrangements. He said that when he sold his cars he was going to return the money back to me, although I was not bothered about him repaying the money. 2 months after the proposal, we had a very beautiful wedding. I was the happiest woman in the world that day, getting married to the most loving man in the world in the presence of my family and friends. My joys knew no bounds. I couldn't wait to go home with him and start a family with him. But you can imagine how my joy was short-lived when I went home with him and discovered that the man I got married to was different from the man he told me he was. He is not a car dealer, but works in a car Washington. He doesn't have a single car, neither is he dealing with cars. He works in a car washing place for someone. So anytime a customer brought a car for him to wash, after washing the car, he would drive the car around a bit, and that was how he saw me. That explains why he was always coming to my shop every day with different cars. My husband deceived me into marrying him. I feel ashamed of myself. I have been in tears ever since. I don't know why he did this to me. How can I tell my family and friends that he is a car washer, and not a car dealer as I earlier told them? My younger sister called me a few days ago and said she wanted to come and visit us, but I told her not to come. I lied to her that I wanted to travel, because I didn't want her to come and find out the truth and take the news home. But how long will I continue to live like this? Right now I am confused, and I don't know what to do. And I desperately in need of advice on what to do. One Twimbo replied by saying, "What is the difference between a car dealer and a car washer? If he told you he is a car washer you will not even look at his face. Shame unto you. You married him because of the cars, that means you love the cars more than him. He got you. Please just help him to wash the cars. In future you will buy your own."
He didn't lie to you, dear. He told you he was a car dealer. Even washing cars is car dealing.
This episode was brought to you by Twimbo. Knowledge is power. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.